Hello. So today we're going to be talking about geometry. So there are a few rules we need to know when solving questions involving geometry. Like the first one is angles in a line sum up to 180. So we can write angles in a straight line would sum up to 180. So let's say we had this line and we had it divided into sections. We can say that if this is A, B, and C, A plus B plus C would sum up to 180. We should also know that the angle at a point would sum up to 360 degrees. So if we had these lines protruding from a point, the center there, we would have these angles A, B, C, D, E, and F would all sum up to 360 degrees. So if we had a Z kind of shape, and we had the Z with the top and the lower lines parallel to each other, we would say if there's an angle X here and there's an angle Y, X would be equal to Y, because X and Y are alternating angles. So whenever you solve a question involving alternating angles, you should give the reason why. So the reason here why X and Y are equal to each other is because they are alternating angles. So if we had another instance where we had two parallel lines and a line intersecting them, we could say that if we have angle A here and angle B, they would be corresponding in terms of the fact that the angles are basically in the same position, just at different lines. So we can say that A is equal to B, provided the first line and the second line are parallel to each other. And we could say they are corresponding angles. If we had another angle here, we would say that B plus C would give us 180 degrees because they are both interior angles. So interior angles sum up to 180 degrees. The next aspect we'll look into is angles in a triangle. So angles in every triangle would sum up to 180 degrees. If we have an equilateral triangle, we can say from the word equilateral that all the angles in that triangle are equal. So let's say we have this triangle, the equilateral triangle. We say that A is equal to B, and that's equal to C as well. We can also say that A plus B plus C would give us 180 degrees. So if we're saying that A plus B plus C would give us 180 degrees and A, B, and C are all equal, we could just call A, B, and C a number X. So 3 X's equal to 180 degrees. And that means one of this X would equal 60 degrees. And we can conclude by saying that A, B, and C are equal to 60 degrees each. So that tells us that every angle in an equilateral triangle would be 60 degrees. For an isosceles triangle, there will be 2 angles equal. And the 2 lines I put on each side just indicates that the lines as well are equal. So that indicates that B and C would be equal as well. And we also know that A plus B plus C, as mentioned before, would be equal to 180 degrees. In terms of a scaling triangle, no angles are the same and no sides as well. So the A, B, and C would all be different angles, but they will all still sum up to 180 degrees.